Virgo, August 13th carries an energy of clarity, unexpected news, financial movement, and a decision that could quietly change your future. You may begin this day feeling as though you need to organize everything. Your work, your money, your responsibilities, your relationships, your plans, your future. That is very Virgo energy. You like knowing where things are going. You like having a plan. And when something remains uncertain, your mind can continue searching for answers long after everyone else has stopped thinking about it. But the tarot suggests that August 13th may bring something you cannot completely plan for. An unexpected message, a sudden opportunity, a conversation, a financial development, or information that finally explains why something hasn't happened yet. And Virgo, the most interesting part is this. The delay may have been preparing you for something better. You may have spent weeks or even months wondering why a particular opportunity didn't work out. Perhaps a job didn't happen. Payment was delayed. A relationship became confusing. Someone stopped communicating. Or a plan you were excited about suddenly disappeared. You may have thought you were being unlucky. But August 13th could show you another perspective. Maybe the universe was redirecting you. Something you wanted may not have been the thing you actually needed. And now a different possibility is beginning to appear. Career is one of the strongest areas of this reading. If you've been working hard without receiving enough recognition, that situation may begin changing. Someone may notice your attention to detail. A supervisor could trust you with an important responsibility. A client may specifically ask for you. Or someone could recommend you for an opportunity you didn't even know existed. Virgo, don't underestimate your reputation. People may notice much more than they tell you. Your reliability has value. Your ability to solve problems has value. Your patience has value. And your attention to details that other people overlook can become a major advantage. If you're searching for a new job, August 13th encourages you to look beyond the obvious. A position may appear that doesn't seem perfect at first. Read the description carefully. Ask questions. Research the company. Look at the long-term possibilities. There may be something hidden inside the opportunity that makes it much more valuable than it initially appears. For Virgo entrepreneurs, the cards suggest that an existing skill could become more profitable. You may not need a completely new business idea. You may need to improve what you already have. Change the way you present it. Reach a different audience. Create a new offer. Or connect with the right person. A small adjustment could produce surprisingly large results. Financially, August 13th brings an important message about stability rather than instant wealth. You may receive money. A delayed payment could arrive. Additional work may become available. A client could increase an order. Or you might discover a new way to earn. But the tarot strongly encourages you not to immediately spend whatever comes in. Virgo, you're entering a period where financial organization can become extremely powerful. Look at your expenses. Look at your savings. Look at your debts. Look at your future goals. You may discover that you're closer to financial improvement than you thought. But discipline is what turns improvement into security. There could also be an unexpected expense. Something related to the home, technology, transportation, family, or work could require money. Don't panic. Prepare. Having a reserve will help you stay calm. And there is another important message. Don't make financial decisions because someone else is pressuring you. If someone tells you that you must act immediately, slow down. Read everything. Ask questions. Think about the consequences. A good opportunity doesn't need to frighten you into making a decision. Now, Virgo, love carries a much more emotional energy on August 13th. If you're single, you may unexpectedly notice someone who has been around you for a while. This person may not be completely new. Perhaps you've spoken before. Perhaps you've seen each other through work or mutual friends. But something about the interaction may suddenly feel different. A conversation could become deeper. Someone may reveal more about themselves. Or you may discover that a person you considered just a friend has feelings you weren't aware of. Don't rush to define it. Let things develop naturally. Virgo, you sometimes analyze emotions as if they were problems to solve. But love isn't always something that can be calculated. Sometimes you need to experience it. If you're already in a relationship, August 13th could bring a conversation about something you've been quietly observing. Maybe your partner has been distant. Maybe you've noticed a change in their behavior. Maybe you feel that you're giving more than you're receiving. Or perhaps you want to discuss future plans. Don't keep everything inside. But also don't approach the conversation with a list of everything the other person has done wrong. Talk about how you feel. Then listen. There may be an explanation you haven't considered. And if there isn't, at least you'll have clarity. For some Virgo natives, a relationship may reach an important decision. You may decide to take the next step. You may decide to establish stronger boundaries. Or you may realize that you've been holding onto a connection simply because you're afraid of starting again. The tarot asks you to choose based on reality. Not fear. Not habit. Not nostalgia. Reality. There is also a possibility that someone from your past returns in some form. A message. A social media interaction. A mutual friend mentioning them. Or an unexpected encounter. Your first reaction may be emotional. But don't let that reaction make the decision. Ask yourself, has anything truly changed? If the same behavior remains, the same problems may return. But if the person has genuinely grown, perhaps the conversation could provide something valuable. Closure. Understanding. Or even a completely different beginning. Watch actions more than words. Virgo, August 13th may also reveal something that has been happening behind the scenes. Someone may tell you information they weren't ready to share before. You may discover that someone has been supporting you quietly. You may learn why a decision was delayed. Or you may find out that an opportunity has been developing without your knowledge. At first, this information could surprise you. Don't react immediately. You don't need to respond within 5 seconds. Take time. Process. Then decide. Your ability to remain calm could be one of your greatest strengths. There is also a powerful intuitive message around this day. Virgo tends to trust logic, and that's one of your strengths. But August 13th asks you to pay attention to your intuition too. You may walk into a room and immediately sense the atmosphere. You may meet someone and feel that you shouldn't reveal too much. You may see an opportunity and instantly feel that it deserves your attention. Listen to those signals. Then verify them with facts. You don't have to choose between intuition and logic. Use both. You may also notice unusual coincidences. Repeated numbers. Repeated names. The same message appearing from different people. A song connected to an old memory. Or an unexpected reminder of something you've been thinking about. These moments may encourage you to become more aware of your direction. Something else could happen that changes your schedule. A meeting may be canceled. A person could postpone something. An invitation might arrive at the last minute. A work task may suddenly change. Your first reaction may be frustration. But wait. The change could create an opening. You may suddenly have time to do something important. You may meet someone because your original plans changed. Or you may discover information you wouldn't have encountered otherwise. Don't assume that every disruption is negative. Sometimes a changed plan creates the exact space you needed. Family matters may also become significant. Someone may come to you for advice. A relative could share financial or personal news. There may be a conversation about the future. And because people know you are practical, they may expect you to have all the answers. You don't. And that's okay. You can support someone without fixing everything for them. You can care without carrying their problems. Virgo, this is an important emotional lesson for you. You don't have to make everyone's life perfect. You are allowed to focus on your own life too. There is also a deeper transformation happening inside you. You may be tired of constantly trying to control outcomes. You may finally realize that some things simply cannot be forced. You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot force someone to recognize your value. You cannot force an opportunity to happen before it's time. But you can prepare. You can improve. You can build. And when the right moment arrives, you can act. That's what August 13th is really about. Preparation meeting opportunity. You may have been preparing for something without realizing it. Your skills, your experience, your patience, your mistakes, even your disappointments, all of them have taught you something, and now those lessons could become useful. The tarot also suggests that something small may become surprisingly important. A casual conversation, a simple email, a minor professional task, a small financial opportunity, person you meet briefly. Don't overlook these moments. Not every major turning point announces itself. Sometimes it begins with something ordinary. Virgo, your tendency to analyze everything could actually help you recognize what others miss. Just don't analyze so much that you miss the moment itself. When the opportunity is clear, act. When the information is incomplete, wait. Knowing the difference is your advantage. By the end of August 13th, you may feel that your mind is much clearer. Something may finally make sense. You may understand someone's intentions. You may receive a professional answer. You may see a financial path. Or you may simply realize that you're no longer interested in something that once consumed your attention. That last one could be especially powerful. Because sometimes growth means losing interest in the things that used to control you. You may stop checking for someone's message. Stop worrying about someone's opinion. Stop comparing your progress with someone else's. Stop asking whether you're behind. You aren't behind. You're on your own timeline. The final tarot message for Virgo on August 13th is, what looks like a small opportunity today could become the foundation of something much bigger tomorrow. Pay attention. Career could bring recognition. Money could begin moving. Love could reveal hidden feelings. Past connection could return. An unexpected message could change your plans. And a decision you've been avoiding could suddenly become much easier. But don't rush. Your greatest strength on August 13th will be your ability to observe before acting. Look closely. Listen carefully. Ask questions. Protect your finances. Protect your emotional energy. And don't tell everyone what you're planning. Some dreams grow better in silence. Virgo, August 13th may not feel dramatic at the beginning. It may simply feel like another day. But one conversation could change your perspective. One message could open a door. One opportunity could change your career. One financial decision could improve your stability. One realization could free you emotionally. And months from now, you may look back and understand that this was the moment when things quietly started changing. So when something unexpected appears, don't automatically reject it. Pause. Look again. Ask yourself what it could become. Because the tarot suggests that your next opportunity may not arrive perfectly packaged. It may arrive as a question, a suggestion, an invitation, a small offer, or a person saying something that makes you think differently. And Virgo, the smallest beginning may eventually become one of the biggest changes in your life.